Here the path ends. There is no way to reach our nest. I told you. Resignation and acceptance reign in this place.
I don't care.
The rejection of life by those who came to curse it. Those whose dreams were unfulfilled. Whose prayers were unheard. Whose labors were unrewarded. Hope cannot deliver you unto hopelessness. Our refuge is beyond you. Always has it been. Such is the nature of this place. You should have remained on Atheris.
No.
Struggle will avail you not, nor will it grant your comrades peace. Come, let me relieve you of your burden. You've suffered enough.
Azim's magic. So long as our souls remain, you can use it to summon us back. But you mustn't.
How do we make peace with
That's why it's too soon for this to end.
There are so many people in the world.
You must triumph.
Drink of calamity and drown in...
Be safe, all of you, and come back.
Oh, it was all
I am ever grateful.
I came to appreciate most about our star is that there remains so much we do not know.
After all these years,
Is this the answer I was hoping for?
So long as we remember, our fates remain ours to shape.
And Godspeed.
Perhaps when our time comes to return to the star, we shall remember these few days we have lost.
Do not squander it. The legacy I leave you.
I won't forsake our cause. Twins? Oh no. Hephadeus and Hades and it's up.
I bid them remember, but all this time I'm the one who had forgotten. A right fool you've made of me, Hermes. And to add insult to injury, I've been denied a sound rest, forced to watch this clamorous show.
Oh, come now. It's been a gripping tale. Unbreakable bonds and noble sacrifice, sprinkled with moments of levity to counterbalance the pathos. It's got it all. I, for one, would have been perfectly content to watch enraptured from the stalls.
Sorry, Hephadeus.
But I won't say no to a bit part.
Thank you.
What are you?
Half-faded souls of the dead. Isn't it painfully obvious? Worry not. We haven't the power to defeat you, nor is it our duty to do so. Not anymore. That being said, we do have a score to settle.
Ooh.
So here I am, Vinar. I suppose you needed me to tie it all together, these frayed threads of our history. But knowing you, I suspect there's a joke in it too. Oh yes, I can imagine you gloating over my forgetfulness.
I like how he's looking into the camera.
Were I feeling charitable, I might assume you had left room for the possibility of this outcome. Even so, you'll get no applause from me. A single gesture will not lighten the burden I've had to bear. Still, you must be commended. Our methods would not have brought mankind this far.
You're welcome.
And so, as a show of respect to the last of us, I make this declaration. You will not end our journey. That is our answer. The answer of all lives of Aetheris, past and present.
As you've called us to the stage, so shall we perform. And creation magics never fail to please.
Hey.
Drawing upon the hopes of your comrades, we will make for you a new path.
Ooh.
What form said path takes depends on you. So focus. Focus and envision that which rejects the claim that you cannot attain your goal.
Okay.
Ours is the wisdom to weave the fabric of reality. Ours is the power to create.
Boom. Wow.
Meteor, though I gave you these wings to soar the heavens, I did not teach you how to walk the earth. So loath was I to bind another living being. In the course of your long journey, you will learn from those you meet. Learn to walk and run, and so much more. A flower. Yes. Upon your return, I will gift you a beautiful flower.
These Elpis blooms serve as proof that this realm is not utterly devoid of hope. No more can you deny its power. No more is yours the dominion of despair. In case the practical implications were lost on you, your comrades no longer need fight their fight. So go on. Call them back to your side.
Yes! I mean, I knew they would come back, so... But, nevertheless, nice to have them back.
May you ever walk in the light.
How disappointing. Not even a single scar in the making to brag about.
You'll find a way regardless.
Honestly, this is far more than any of us could have hoped for. Let us be thankful.
Indeed. That we thus stand reunited is a gift. Let us not squander it, and see that we all return to Etheris.
Can we defeat her first, please?
Aye. As soon as we've averted the final days.
Good to see you again. Our heroic sacrifice paid off, I take it.
Can we flip her nose, please?
Come, my friends. Let us carry on and finish it. Together.
Oh yes, please. Come with us, Meteon. Come home. What the hell is that? I mean, you called it a nest earlier. That's... oh. All the souls.
Can you hear me? The voice is within, crying in pain, wailing in sorrow, hurting, hurting. End it. Silence it. Silence our song of oblivion.
The way is open. They can proceed.
So it seems.
Bye.
You're leaving?
Of course. The encore is finished, and I will not suffer myself to live again by Heideling's magic.
Fair enough.
But more than that, the future you seek is not the past we loved. That is why we fought, and why I lost. But though you defeated me, my ideals are inviolate, invincible. Spare me your pity. I have no use for it. If you would do something for me, save our star. See this tale to a triumphant conclusion, and with elation in your hearts, bid the final curtain fall. Only then may it rise again, and a new tale begin, with new parts for all to play. Tell me, have you been to the ruins beneath the waters of the Bounty? Or the treasure islands beyond the frozen waters of Blind Frost in Offerd's north?
Oh.
The fabled golden cities of the New World, the sacred sites of the forgotten people of the South Sea Isles? What about Mericidia, the southern continent, Do you know aught of its present state of affairs? I thought not. Even of your little Eorzea, you know precious little. The true identities of the 12, for instance.
Yeah.
All of which is to say, expand your horizons, go forth and seek discovery. Some of the civilizations in the reflections will surprise you. As the bearer of Azem's crystal, you may consider your duty to see at least that much.
Touché.
I certainly did.
I pray we meet again. If not in this life, then perhaps another. Whensoever it should be, I trust it will be a most joyous reunion.
For you, maybe. I want nothing to do with it.
Oh, don't be that way.
As the bearer of Azim's crystal, you may consider your duty to see at least that much. I certainly did. That confuses me a slight bit. As the bearer of Azim's crystal, you may consider your duty to see at least that much. I certainly did. Huh. It's my fervent hope that our ancient friends will find a new beginning. They and all of their brethren who have returned to the ethereal sea. For that to come to pass, we must succeed. We must avert the final days and save Etheirys. To go and see all those places and more, Mitsuka has given you quite a task. Suffice it to say, I should be glad to assist you once we return together triumphant, of course. For all the lives on those stars whose light have been extinguished, the ancients who went before us, I offer solemn prayer. No need to explain, I have a rough idea what happened while I was gone. It was a strange feeling, as though I was struggling in a pitch-black sea. A powerful tide was trying to wash me away, and I churned with hatred and envy for life. It was all I could do to swim against it. And suddenly I was here. It felt long and short at the same time, hazy as in a dream. Through it all, one thing was crystal clear. You fought with all your being to keep your hopes alive. I can't claim I fully understood the workings of this place, but in that moment I felt I knew what I needed to do. I felt that it was the right time to offer up this life I owe. I could risk it all on the wager that the rest of you would manage without me. Well, glad I am to see that I was right. As different and mysterious as the ancients may be, they were people not unlike us. First people to fall and feel pain, the first was to find a way to rise again. From them we have come, and in our pain and suffering, we are connected. I don't think I ever know what to say to the man. In retrospect, it always felt like the wrong thing. But the past notwithstanding, he came to your aid in your moment of need. We are here, and we will not squander this chance he has given us. We will see this tale to a triumphant conclusion and bid the final curtain fall. Moving on. I had to take one screenshot. Endwalker. Are you ready, Laverne? Then let us set forth for the reckoning. Having come this far, I know everyone's resolve is beyond a doubt. So I'll say only this. Within that dead sun swirls the emotions that Meteon has hoarded. The emotions of innumerable souls who strove for happiness, but failed. As it was with the denizens of Ultima Thule that bared our way, this is not for us to rebuke and admonish. It was not passing judgment on the tragic legacies of others that we arrived at this moment. Rather, it was by opening our hearts to their despair, by understanding and acknowledging their fates, while still refusing to share in them ourselves, to hold fast to hope, not in ignorance, but by choice. If you struggle to do so, I'm here to help, as you have all helped me. Everyone's... Right, I'm gonna go with this. Everyone's going home today. Understood. Aye. Good. The dead ends now accessible. Please let me do it with them. Yes! Just so you know, Laverne, I won't try to keep up with you in the coming battle. No, I meant to surpass you. As anyone who'll need to keep up is Estinian. I'm not joking, both Alfino and I have worked hard and come far. It's time we set our sights higher. So you had better watch out, else you'll find yourself in my wake. Cute. I'm returned, thanks to you, but we still have work to do if we are to make our promise a reality. Having you show me the sights in Ishgard, then regaling me with your greatest adventures, then embarking on new adventures together, these things and more, I will fight. But could there possibly be an adventure greater than this one? Of course, so long as you desire it and dare to take the first step, it's absolutely no limit. The moment of reckoning is finally upon us. I must say, when I pledged myself to your cause, never did I imagine that it would bring me to the very edge of existence. Not I'm complaining, mind you. After casting aside vengeance and shedding title and duty, I found myself wanting for purpose. And journeying with you has been nary a dull moment. In the course of it all, I feel as though I have found a new place for myself, and a welcome opportunity to see how much the boy has grown. I owe you a debt, aye, but as you can guess, I've never preferred to express my gratitude through action rather than word. My lance is yours. It seems our arms and armor are in order, as are our personal effects. Most importantly, we have each other. We need only finish what we came here to do. Avert the end for Menphilia, for Reen, for all who aspire to live. Thus far, we have encountered recreations of some few stars. Doubtless they account for but a fraction of the innumerable worlds to those fall Meteon did bear witness. Roiling with torment, the dead sun is forsooth oblivion's apotheosis. It shall be no small coup to breach the nexus of despair. And yet, as this vista doth prove, where there is hope, there is a way. So let us press forward together, as ever we have, find our way into victory. As Alfino said, everyone's resolve is beyond a doubt. Yet, ere we set forth, there is a thought to which I must give voice. While you were in Elpis, I understand that people assumed you were familiar. In contrast, those phantoms we encountered in the recreated Emerald regarded us as children. As people, albeit naive and immature, the discrepancy I posit is a reflection of their creator's perspective. Having spent eons among sundered men, perhaps he came to acknowledge us, even if only subconsciously. If Amundsen are gone, we may never learn the truth, but I will not suffer this and countless other mysteries to go unsolved. Our journey will not end today. Ametzelk and Hyphlodeus created these flowers from our hopes. If so, mine and Alize shall live on here. The hope that you will find happiness at journey's end. So let us go, Laverne, and see that this tale to its conclusion.